Mindrash production.
This is Football Thoughts. Red God TV.
Final score Manchester City 2, Real Madrid 3. Hala Madrid. Some would say this is some football heritage shit, man. Whole game, Real Madrid was scrapping it off, man. Having a shithouse performances, just sitting deep, man. The typical Champions League performance from Madrid. The occasional scrubs Mbappe and Bellingham getting the goals. Shit, man. And then Brahim Diaz just scores the last minute. No, I believe it was Jude who scored in the last minute, but Brahim Diaz, a City academy, scored the last goal. If this is not a script, I don't know what is, man. Madrid just keep giving the brown envelopes to these VAR refs, man, and these Champions League officials, because I don't know how they do it. They got absolutely dominated that first half for the first 35 minutes by City, doing what they always do, hold up possessional play, create I don't know what chances they were creating. They just were just giving the ball to Jack Grealish, and then he was just doing what he needed to do, creating that intensity outlet attack. Kevin De Bruyne just doesn't have the legs, man. He's just not as mobile. But as soon as Jack went off, all that intensity and that build-up play from possessional just crumbled down, and the pace died down a little bit from City. They kind of stepped off gear, and they gave away the game in the second half, man. Right from the get go, Mbappe just came out of nowhere for scrub finish. The ball did not hit his lace, man. It hit like his shin. So, but these fanboys are gonna suck this guy's dick and just say that he scored a weldy, a volley, you know, to win the to in a big game against City. Listen, bro, we know the whole game he was missing chances and opportunities and just scrapping it off and having the typical Mbappe performance. And then he just got that goal. Vinicius Jr. We need to talk about this guy, man. This guy, this Brazilian fraudster. Yeah, I've always said this video is a good game winner, but in terms of the whole game, he's gonna ghost, bro. He's just gonna ghost. This guy's first touch is just slippery. Slippery, man. Wasn't even raining, man, but this guy's first touch just couldn't grapple with the ball. The media is going to be pushing Vinny and Mbappe as like two star players, but we know who the real star player is. It's Rodrigo, man. Rodrigo was saying nutmegs and panegas, 1-2 slide passes, one-on-one take-ons. Rodrigo's the truth, guys. That is the real number 7 or number 10 for Brazil. That's the guy Brazil should be building the team around. That's the guy Real Madrid should be building the team around on the attack. But hey, I'm not Carlo Ancelotti. Neither am I a Madrid supporter because I know they're not gonna beat the Spanish teams the way they beat City. City, anyone can beat City right now. Arsenal beat City, Tottenham beat City, Liverpool beat City, Man United beat City. The only team that didn't beat City this season is Chelsea. But PSG, Club Brugge, so many teams have beaten City. So it's not like a big deal beating Manchester City anymore. Madrid are just average, below average. This is the worst I've seen them in any Champions League campaign, in my opinion. But games like this and wins like this will blind the masses, this football masses, these dumb fans into thinking that the likes of Jude Bellingham, Kylian Mbappe, and Vinicius Jr. did anything in this fucking game. I would like to think that the two best players in Madrid, in all honest opinion, I'll say the three best players in Madrid that Madrid really need, other than the other three players that I mentioned, are Camavinga, Rodrigo, and Valverde. If those three players are not in the squad, Madrid are not winning any game. Period. Period. Mbappe cannot take his chances. Vini cannot control a game, and Jude Bellingham is just a scrub of a midfielder who just falls half of the game. That's what he was doing. He's a runner, and Carlo utilizes his stamina. That's why he plays him in the camp so he can just make these runs. But he doesn't have technique. Couldn't hold the ball. Couldn't hold that play. The chances he was getting, he was also missing. You see, but we're comparing him to Zinedine Zidane. How football has fallen. How football has fallen. The stats, that's all they're gonna bring up in the stats for Jude Bellingham, you know. But the stats this season, 9 matches, 3 goals, 3 assists, two yellow cards. But you know, that's mediocre stats. But we're comparing him to the great Zinedine Zidane. How football has fallen, you know. Pep playing Stones in the CDM was good while it lasted. And then the Kanji subs and the Nathan Ike subs, I wouldn't have agreed with because bringing on Rico Lewis and Omar Mamush, yeah, they were two good subs, but in the game, the dying ends of the game when you're winning 2-1, those subs just didn't make sense for me. Then KDB coming off for Gundogan, who's another old timer who wasn't gonna do much either. Phil Foden came on for Jack, didn't really do much, didn't have the same impact that Jack did. Jack created the first goal. Haaland, yeah, he scored 2 goals, but the whole game couldn't build up play, couldn't set up passes for other teammates and other attackers. It was all shambolic. If, in my opinion, in more my honest opinion, it was an entertainment. It was an entertaining game by two shitty big teams. But hey, I'll be ridiculed, man. This is why Red God TV wouldn't be on mainstream media. But I don't give a fuck about mainstream media, man. This is my channel. This is my football channel. This is my lifestyle channel in which I tell you the truth, including these two fellow scrubs that you see on your screen right now, Phil Foden and Jude Bellingham. Two PR merchants that got good PR, man, but two smelly footballers who just lack the consistency of being called world class on this channel. But yeah, people, Record TV out.